Y'all think them government checks they trying to send us don't have no strings attached? Gotta think again. Let's get into it. Your rescue checks from the government could be taxed. A new Senate bill proposed that the government sends each person $1,200 and couples $2,400. Now the amounts would start getting phased out at the adjusted gross income of $75,000. And that's based on your 2018 tax returns. The proposal currently calls for giving that money as a credit against your taxes. So it would be taxable because it wouldn't be taxable because it's basically your own money. Now, there are 3 parts to determine whether or not they're going to tax this money or how they're going to give you your money. If your tax liability is between $600 and $1,200, you get back you will get the amount of your tax liability. If it is below $600, you'll receive $600. If it's more than $1,200, you'll cap out at $1,200. That amount is doubled if you're a married couple. So don't think they just gonna hand you some money. No, it's always some shit in the game. Now, the Secretary of Treasury confirmed that the Trump administration wants to send $1,000 to every American and $500 to every child. So there's a few ways they could do the checks. They could do it as an advance on your return, your tax return next year. So say you single and you receive a check for $1,000. In April, next year, in 2021, if you get a refund for, say, $3,000, they're going to deduct that $1,000 and send you the $2,000. Or they could consider the checks a gift, which means they could be taxed. Ultimately, it would be low-income taxpayers that would benefit from that. Thomas Niehoff, a tax supervisor at Henry and Peters PC, said he guessed that it would not be taxed, at least to the lower income individuals, because that's who the money is targeted. So either the money will be tax-free, considered a gift, or an advance on your income tax, on your future income tax. So either which way they're trying to tax the money. So if you send me $1,000 and you send it to me as a gift, you mean you're going to take like $200. They're going to tax it. So actually I'll end up with like $800. Really? What is that going to do for me? What is $800 going to do for me? My car note is $5. How am I going to pay the rest of my bills? Honey. Tyler Perry weighed in on the criticism he's been receiving for wearing a dress. Many celebrities like Dave Chappelle claim that they were asked several times during their career to wear a dress. And they were offered roles that would require them to wear a dress. Tyler Perry appeared on T.I.'s podcast Expeditiously. T.I. started the interview by asking Tyler Perry about these claims that black men have to wear a dress in order to be successful in Hollywood. Tyler Perry responded by saying, "No one made me wear the dress. He owned the dress. Nobody told him to put it on. Nobody makes him wear it." He said it's his choice. He went on to say that it's no big deal. It's a costume. Like people who work at Walmart put on a uniform to go to work. He says he feels like that's his uniform. And he goes out on stage and make people laugh and lift them up. And he also said in 2018 that he was planning to retire Madea due to his growing age. Dababy is going ahead with his video shoot for Rich Dunk, despite the quarantine. Rich Dunk latest single, Gas Gas. Meanwhile, Tyranisha Laws is moving forward with her $30,000 lawsuit. She against Dababy for battery, negligence, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Dababy still says she's not the one that he hit. How would he know? He himself said he couldn't see the person. So, how you know? Has anybody else come forward? Have you proven her not to be the person you hit? I don't think so. So, you guys, you need to pay attention and watch what the government is trying to do. Because if you think they're just going to send you some money to help you out, probably not. You will receive it now, but you'll pay for it later. Which, at this point, if you're out of work and your job is closed down, right now, anything will help. And so you'll worry about that later on, paying it back and whatnot. But they're not just handing us money just on GP. Let's help you out. Here this is. No, they're either going to tax it, say it's a gift and tax it, make it an advance on your next year's tax refund, or they're just going to, or they could just give it to you and just not be like, here's some money, which I doubt. It's the government. So that's all I have for today. It's a very short video. I got to get out of here and go handle some business. Remember to like the video, comment, please, and subscribe. And stay safe out there. If you're under quarantine, please do as your local officials ask you to. And social distancing is key. And stay in the house when you don't have to go outside. People like me, I'm in retail. I run a convenience store. So I have to go out. I have to be at work. You know, there's no closing for me because retail businesses like convenience stores are deemed essential. So people like me have to go out. And I wish I could stay in because I have asthma. And if I contract anything, it could be detrimental for me. So if you are under quarantine and you have a mandate to stay in the house, Missouri, so that we can calm down the numbers. And just like it ran through China and went somewhere else, we needed to run through the U.S. and go on somewhere else. Okay? And that's not going to happen if we don't follow our local authorities when they say self-quarantine, stay in the house, social distancing. You have to do it. When they close down bars and all of this, that don't mean go to the bar. You bar owners, close down. You don't need groups of people in your establishment. Again, you don't know who has it because it lays dormant in you for 2 weeks. So you could be walking around just fine and giving it to everybody. So do what they say. You don't want them to have to put martial law down on Missouri because people are being hard-headed I still see people walking around with masks on in the stores. Why you have a mask on? Because one, if you don't have it, that mask is not doing nothing for you. A mask, these little rinky-dink masks people walking around with, the little blue masks, those aren't doing anything for you. It's not stopping the virus, okay? So why are you walking around with the mask on? Two, if you have it, why are you walking around in public? You need to be at home quarantining. So there's no reason to have the mask on. I mean, let's be sensible. Wash your hands, sanitize, use bleach, all of this. And this can run through us and we can have a good summer, because as it looks now, summer's going to be whack. Summer's going to be whack, honey. Everybody going to be in the house. It's going to be nice outside. No swimming, no water parks, no Six Flags, nothing. So we all need to do our part. And if your favorite YouTuber ain't bringing you the tea like this, honey, you need to be subscribing. I love you for watching.